story and it be shit like that. All that tough talk, what? You ain't built like that. What? You ain't hopping the shit, you ain't bring that shit man back. You ain't been in the... Be okay in this motherfucker. Is gonna be okay in this motherfucker. Like, comment, subscribe, share, dislike, do all that. Do something though. Show some love, right? And so please, 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 do not, I ask you, do not use this for, you know, do not use this to like do negative stuff. You know what I'm saying? Please don't use this to do negative stuff. I'm not lying. Like, do not do that, because this material is strictly for you, for your knowledgeable purposes. You know what I'm saying? Just to have knowledge. This is just what this for. Like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's my disclaimer to this video. Do not do that. But anyways, look, so this is how you would pretty much gain control over people or a person. This is one way you can specifically gain control over people or a person, right? Through time. Like, you can't just walk up and just start doing this to everybody and all of a sudden in 30 seconds they just under your command. Like, it don't work like that. Like, this is why things have to happen repetitiously or in repetition for the average person to, you know, basically abide by them rules or whatever the case may be. Anyway, so when you are trying to get a person or whatever entity, just a person, to do specific things for you, right? This is what you do, right? So I don't call this manipulation, but I would say you can manipulate at a certain point. So what you want to do is the person is talking, right? And so typically the world we live in is people don't talk. They like to text. FaceTime is rare, or whatever the case may be, but a lot of people like to do it over social media and through text. Bam, bam, text, this, and that, and they done, right? They like to get that notification over and over again. It sends off dopamine in their mind, right? And so what you're doing is, when you try to get these people's attention, you want to do you want to be out of the ordinary, right? So you want to talk to them over the phone and listen to them, or be in person and listen. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you just listening to what they're saying. But what I am saying is, watch this. When a person is talking, right, what you want to do is you want to touch on the specific topics, right? And these topics would be things that this person is emotional about, right? You understand what I'm saying? This is why I say, do not use this for garbage. Don't use this for garbage. Anyway, so when they're talking about their emotional things, right, you want to take note of it in the mind immediately. That has to be set as a priority inside your mind whenever a person gets emotional about these things. And then what you want to do is listen until they're completely done and exhausted themselves of what they were talking about, and then reiterate what they were talking about in another form. You understand what I'm saying? So when a person is like, oh, my mother just passed, and yada, 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 you don't want to just say, oh, I'm sorry for your loss and your mother. You want to say something, okay, so like when they, oh, my mother just passed, how did your brothers take the fact that your mother passed? Like, how is your family? Do you want to do something that's out of the ordinary? I'm sorry to hear you. You want to like literally touch on the touchy subjects, because this person begins to feel more comfortable around you. You understand what I'm saying? Because they let their guard down, and then what you did was you gave them a reason to vent their emotions. So now when that same person talks to you, they feel like they can vent whatever. And now you can use this dirty or clean or however you want to do it, right? So you can use those same things that people told to you against them to get them to do what you want to do in a bribery type of thing. Or what you can do is you can literally what was I thinking about? You could take that information, right, and you can build on it, right? So you continue to build on the touchy subjects from what they talk about, and then you can create a relationship, because next time they think, the first thing they're gonna think about is you, because you were there in their time of down and need, right? They're gonna automatically think about you because they gave you their selves, right? They gave you their energy, right? And so what they want to do is they want to reap the benefits they want to get themselves back. You feel what I'm saying? Because they just gave a part of themselves to you by giving you this information. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted y'all to understand that this is the way to get people to do what you want them to do, because after a while they come susceptible to whatever you say, because you have been there giving them the advice, quote unquote, and you don't even have to give them advice. You can just be there as a shoulder to lean on. Like, for instance, when a pimp is in a relationship with a HOE, right? This is how this man makes money, right? He gets into their mind. So whenever they think about anything, they thinking about that pimp before anything, because whenever they make a move, their first move was that pimp. He got them out of that situation. He moved them. He did this. He did that. He listened to when they was. He listened to when they was. He did it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's about getting into a person's mind. And after a while, like, you can beat something into a person's mind. But in your case, what you want to do, since you don't want to be a physical, you don't want to be an abusive person. I don't want you to be an abusive person. You want to, because I ain't gonna lie, mentally is the easiest way to get somebody to do something, because physically you can get a person to run away from you. Mentally, the person doesn't. A lot of the time, these people don't know that they're psychologically being manipulated and or psychologically being just you're just using psychology on them in general. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, dude, another thing is, like, when a gay man is in a relationship, like, has a friend as a girl, like, oh, that's my girlfriend type thing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that type of thing. They listen to one another, right? Girl, you just, they go back and forth and listen to one another. This is why they feel more at ease. Certain people feel more at ease when talking to these people, because they listen. And so this is why this person has a stake in whether you should date that dude or that girl or not. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been there mentally with this person. So their mentalities have became one. You know what I'm saying? You have to first and foremost get a person mentally. This is why us as a people are still in a matrix to this day, because we have been, trapped mentally. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing physical really about it, except the fact that you got to go get a job. You know what I'm saying? But everything is really mental, because a person can have a job and still not complain and still not have a problem, because they feel like their purpose is to be a firefighter or to work at McDonald's or to be, you know what I'm saying, a car wash man or a salesman. You know what I'm saying? So people have their ways of doing things. I just wanted y'all to know psychology is real. You can manipulate people. You can do whatever you want to do. This is just one way to do it, and that would be physically. Mentally. Another way would be physically. You have, but that mentally would be based off of emotions, because you can use, when a person gets mad, you could be there to share their anger with you. So they get mad over losing a 2K game, you get mad with them, right? And so now this person is looking at you to get mad at them every time they go through a 2K battle, right? And so now they're more susceptible to listening to what you say, because you're there every time sharing energy with that person. You know what I'm saying? When they get mad after playing 2K. So now they want to, So for instance, right? It's just like a job. So the boss could say something to you want a job, whatever the case may be, or your co-workers, right? And now, since they've been talking, y'all been talking back and forth so long, y'all built a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all in a relationship, now y'all got kids, or it could be y'all been talking so long that now y'all go out to the bar, or y'all go out and y'all have this thing, or y'all go on YouTube and y'all have a podcast, or y'all go meditate, or y'all go, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, to be honest, anybody can manipulate you after giving so much energy over time. You understand what I'm saying? Because familiar energy isn't something that's outside of you. It's something that you are, because you're familiar with this energy. So after trading and exchanging energies for so long, you can't tell whether this person is true or not, because y'all have become one and you have accepted everything subconsciously about this person, unless you yourself are enlightened. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted y'all to know that. I know it was a lot of information, but it's just like, I just had to try to put it into as much detail as possible for y'all to get it, or whatever.